Do you overly stress and worry if you've done something wrong when someone hasn't responded to the text you sent an hour ago? Do you find yourself seeking reassurance from others? And do you have a strong fear of abandonment? If so, you may be dealing with anxious attachment disorder. Let's discuss what anxious attachment means. First off, the core belief is that I'm afraid people will leave me. The behavioral pattern is seeking closeness, reassurance, or even validation from others. And typically, in relationships, we're worried a lot about whether someone cares, being very sensitive to changes in tone, texting, phone calls, or availability. Common signs of anxious attachment is feeling insecure or worried when your partner or loved one is distant. Frequently seeking reassurance. Do they still love me? Difficulty being alone. You may feel anxious if you're not in constant contact with that person. Strong fear of rejection or abandonment. And sometimes overanalyzing small behaviors like delayed text replies. So where does this anxious attachment style come from? Well, it usually develops early in childhood. It's based on how our caregivers responded or did not respond to our needs. If care was inconsistent, not attentive, children grew up thinking that people were going to leave them. They were in fear of constant abandonment, so guess what? You begin to cling tightly into your relationships, even if the relationships are toxic. Now, there's good news. You can heal and you can move on to secure attachment. First off, there's self-awareness and processing your responses to abandonment or perceived abandonment. Working with a therapist or coach to really work through that abandonment and be able to work on secure attachment. Finding healthy relationships that you can bloom and blossom in, and working on developing an independence and a solid self-esteem separate from what you do for others, separate from your relationships, and separate from what others think of you. This can help you to overcome anxious attachment disorder and move into a secure attachment.